Woof! Hello, Farlanders. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust. Woof again. Alright, the skeleton noises have died out. Hopefully that means they're all gone. It appears so. And that means we can safely start episode 843 of Farlands or Bust. Coming out on Friday. Another Farlands or Bust Friday, March 10th, 2023. And continue walking west here in Minecraft Beta 173. This is where we set up a hidey hole. This is like a nice... I didn't even realize this. It was so dark when we were doing the stream. We did a little three-hour stream of Farlands or Bust for the 12-year anniversary on the 6th, and we kind of ended up in this little kind of quasi-pyramid. Ooh, skeleton residue. I don't really need bones, thank you very much. Well, they will remain there forever. But yeah, let's leave this hidey hole. Let's pick up some wood, maybe. I thought this tree looked like it needed a good chopping down. And continue and talk about the actual real-life FLoB-a-Thon for this year. To culminate Season 10. This here is Season 10 of Farlands or Bust, which was started back in April of 2022 of the year 2022, because the last FLoB-a-Thon we did during the month of March. So this year it's going to be the Farlands or Sub-a-Thon. That's right. A genuine, official Twitch Subathon from old man Kurt J. Mac. But this time for Farlands or Bust. Farlands or Bust indeed. It will be starting immediately. Almost immediately. It'll be starting Saturday, March 11th, 3/11, as it were. in some humorous turn of fate, we will be starting on the cursed day of 3/11 and walking to the Farlands and Farlands or Bust for as long as is deemed by the amount of subs that we get. For those of you who don't know, a subathon is where I was trying to come up with a joke, but it was really, I was just seeing a lot of weird words and formulas float in front of my head, and I really couldn't figure it out. But basically, for every sub, it will add an amount of time to the countdown clock. And as subs keep coming in, the time keeps going up, and we keep playing Farlands or Bust until that timer runs out. And then when that timer runs out is when we call the end of the season and press F3. So I know there's a bit of a dichotomy here between the people who just want me to press F3 and won't want to give me subs versus the people who want that F3 number to be as big as it possibly can be and wants the FLoB-a-Thon to last as long as it possibly could be, who will want subs and gift subs. Bits and donations will also go towards the time. I am, however, old. as the spooky noises and the cobwebs break loose there. So I am not planning on, nor should you expect that I'm actually going to have my stream up for 24 hours at a time. That's neat. Like a Tetris situation. The noises of the grave that is following behind, yes. So I will be doing stints and then pausing the countdown timer and then coming back and resuming the countdown timer the next day. Long stints, hopefully, but yeah. And that brings me to my first idea is like where to start the countdown timer at. The humorous thing would be to start the countdown timer at 3:11, 3 hours 11 minutes, and then every sub. I'm still also deciding how much a sub is worth. I'm somewhere between a sub being worth adding 3 minutes or adding 5 minutes. I'm not sure where to put that. And then a tier 2 sub will be worth double that, and a tier 3 sub will be worth 5 times that. And then trying to come up with some sort of an equivalent for the bits and the donations based on the currency of a sub versus donations and stuff like that. So that's still being worked out. I was alternately thinking, well, I could start the timer countdown at 12 hours for the 12 years of Farlands or Bust, but then I would probably want to put the sub, I don't know what to call it, the sub value, the sub currency, on the lower end of the spectrum, since we would be starting already with a pretty significant amount of time on the clock. And it all depends. Somebody's asking, what's the default for a subathon? It all depends on the size of your subtub. Like a super duper popular, overwhelmingly successful Twitch channels might only be like, a sub is worth 30 seconds, and then they'll get like 20,000 subs, you know. So I'm not sure. I having never done these before, and being kind of on the fence of being like, this could go really well and like be super fun and last a long time, and like this might end on the first day, because I just don't know. I don't have a good read on the situation. I'm not sure where to start it. This has very much been encouraged by the 12-year anniversary stream. Y'all were very kind during that, and very generous. So I figure why not don't we just keep riding that bicycle? What? But yeah, so that's happening. I want to let you, those of you watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast, know, because most Twitch already knows about it, because they've been helping me pick out. They helped me pick out the starting day, first of all, but pick out like incentives for sub goals. Like we already passed 500 subs, and that already unlocked a Bob Ross painting stream where myself and the girlfriend are going to do a Bob Ross paint along on stream. Art. But then other ideas that have come up is that I will finally do the thing where I will read. I will become an audio book, and I will read an public domain short story on stream. Another one is we're gonna, at a certain amount, like 600 subs, we'll bake a Minecraft-themed Farlands or Bust cake, a gluten-free cake, and decorate it for Farlands or Bust. Cone Dodger wants one of the goals to be both of us long retired Rocket League players. We'll both play Rocket League together, or against each other's 1v1. We'll see how rusty we are at Rocket League. A makeover from the girlfriend. I will get a full makeover as decided, directed, and created by the girlfriend. And you've seen her makeup skills, so you know what maybe to expect or what not to expect. People really want to see another floating block of ice. So for a certain sub amount, I'll bring back a floating block of ice. Maybe I'll do it during the subathon, or maybe we'll just have a whole separate floating block of ice stream. Who knows? The one chip. Spicy chip challenge. That, I think, is just to appease the Twitch memes. Because everybody does that on Twitch. For bigger goals, we have ideas. For, like, I don't know where I'm setting it up as, but for a certain amount of subs, I will buy a real-life living and breathing trombone and take lessons and try to learn how to play it on stream. That's a big goal. That's some big William Riker / trombone champ goals right there. Let's go to sleep and continue talking about these goals in the morning. And awakeness. I almost forgot that this was an actual episode, and I almost didn't do the snoring thing. That would have been absolutely disastrous. Big trombone energy. Another large kind of sub-goal reward is that it would give me the funds and the encouragement to set up an official garage / kitchen streaming cart. You know, like Cone and ZK have a dedicated laptop with cameras and a connection to the internet where I can, instead of fumbling around on my phone with Twitch's crappy mobile streaming platform, I could actually legitimately, like, stream from the garage, from the kitchen, without having to run back and forth to my office, which is now in the basement, even further away, to try to see how everything looks on the screen or to hear alerts and things like that. I did just right today get a big box of parts. I finally got the new springs and shocks for the Datsun. That's not going to be a small problem for me to handle. And by problem, I mean project. And by problem, I mean it's a hobby. It brings me joy. So that's one of them. A further one would be to sign up for Dirtfish Rally School and then, like, upload the video of that as a dirt rally reference. And the absolute biggest sub goal, I will give in. I will cave to your many demands and play Kerbal Space Program 2. Come on, how else can I sell this? How else can I sell this to everybody? But I am going to have, we just had some fun internet technical issues happen here on stream as I was setting this up. But all of these goals, and I'm also going to include some information about and maybe a light schedule for the Subathon, will be at sub.farlandsorbust.com. That's sub.farlandsorbust.com. It'll redirect you to a Google spreadsheet where I will have the whole list and, like I said, information about how much each sub, when we finally come to that decision, how much each sub is worth for minutes on the clock and donations and bits. And also, I'll try to work on, like, a light schedule. I would like to start at noon Pacific time on 3/11. It would be pretty funny if I started at 3/11 on 3/11, but also that's kind of my normal starting time. But that would also exclude a lot of the European viewers who have been left out of many things recently since I've moved to the Pacific Coast. Would you get another tattoo for a goal? That's added to the list. I'll also include a link. Yeah, true, that could be 3/11 Eastern Standard Time, which is 12/11. So yeah, I'll just wait 11 minutes. That's a good idea. Well, is it Standard Time? It is Standard Time. Oh, also this weekend, we're going to find out. What will it do to the countdown timer when we go through daylight savings? Will we get an hour added or subtracted? Am I cheating by doing that? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we also have a suggestion link. If you're watching right now on Twitch, just type in !ideas. But I will also include that link in the doobly-doo, a little form that you can submit if you have an idea for things, milestones, like a makeover from the girlfriend, wear the Guinness World Record costume that I wore, but wear it on stream while I'm doing Farlands or Bust. Spooky noises. The game is very concerned about that one. So I appreciate your input. There were some suggestions for like things to do in game in Farlands or Bust. I'm not against those, but I'm also not. I'm not exactly. I don't too much want to mess with the format or formula of Farlands or Bust. Too much with that. But I'm open. Like some of them are like walk east or like eat one of the golden apples or something. But I kind of like that stuff to happen organically. All the goals and punishments and things should happen in the real world. I think is kind of the best way to handle that. And a lot of them I'll try to do during the Subathon, but some things, like if we get to the point where I buy and learn how to play the trombone, I won't be able to do that in the time allotted during the Subathon. Or like the Dirtfish Rally, or set up a garage kitchen streaming cart. Like that's just like more of a goal that will improve the quality and content and streaming capabilities. Is there another old video you can react to? I mean, like the whole first season of Farlands or Bust, maybe. This is dangerous. I don't like this one bit. I don't want to go down this way. I changed my mind, Wolfie. I changed my mind. Let's go this way instead. Oh, good, he spawned. Ye of little faith, Subathon will be long enough. Right, well, that's what I mean. I'm very much myself, which is that I'm not usually very outwardly optimistic. So I'm a little bit unsure. I mean, I should have opened with this, but with enough time added to the clock, we could theoretically have to stream so long that we will end up completing the journey to the Farlands. It's theoretically possible. Realistic, though, I don't know about that, but that would be theoretically possible. If you're feeling potentially extremely generous and you would like to just get this journey over with already, that could happen. That could very well happen. I also have ideas, whoa, for not falling in that very precisely placed hole in the ground. I also have ideas for, like, giveaways. So I'm thinking, like, I can get the information, I mean, it's right there on the top of chat, for, like, the top gifters, the top sub-gifters, the top bit givers. Is that a word? Or like the top donors. I was thinking this would be a good giveaway for like the top sub-gifter. Just rolls off the tongue. I will send them my Guinness World Records certificate. The actual signed, I'll sign it, but if you want, or maybe that reduces its value, but the actual Guinness Book of World Records certificate for Farlands or Bust, you will have to provide your own frame. Keep in mind I have two of them. They gave me the one that I have, and this is the one I'll send. They gave me the one that I got the photo shoot taken with, and then they sent me one like a year or two later with the updated F3 number, but I've not gotten any since. So I only have two on me, but I'll send you the first and original one that was made famous in the 2015 edition of the Guinness World Records Gamers Edition. I need to check with Good, but I think Good still has the big cardboard Minecraft characters that we took to Minecon, Florida, and like maybe another convention. I don't remember. But he still has it for like the top something else, the top donor, the top tipper, cheerer or whatever. I'll pay Good to send that to you, so you can have a 5-foot tall Kurt J. Mac Minecraft character. It is of unknown condition at the moment. I don't know. Like I said, I have to check with Good. Maybe he got rid of them all. I don't know. But I will pay him to send that to you. I know that the Guinness World Record frames are for sale, and that's what got us to thinking that the Guinness World Records is simply a scam to sell a bunch of frames. They hand out these Guinness World Records to any Tom, Dick, and Harry, and then they gotta buy the frames. Oops. So yeah, and then like I'll think of other things. Maybe we'll have like sub pushes or something where I'll send you a postcard if you subscribe in the next 10 minutes, you know, during the subathon to get things rolling or something like that. Or like I'm always saying like, oh, I'll give away the Razer headset, the mystical Razer headset that I bought to start recording Minecraft Let's Plays, and that like the first 2 seasons of FLoB were recorded with. Is that worth anything to anybody? Probably not. But stuff like that. We'll figure it out. And we'll continue in the morning. And awakeness. And continuing on this. How you doing, Wolfie? Doing fine. Going the wrong way. Going this way's west. But wait, there's more. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to expect of this. I'm pretty sure somebody might have to go check on my math, but I think we've walked so far a lot this season already. The 12-year anniversary Farlands or Busts live stream was like the 30th? I think it was the 30th stream in that playlist. Each stream, give or take, being about an hour long. And I don't know how many episodes we've done. I don't know which episode this is of season 10. I think we've done a little bit less episodes compared to season 9, but we've done a lot more streaming of Farlands or Busts. And we nearly walked like 1,000,000 blocks last season, right? So I don't know. At the very least, depending on how long the subathon goes, we might get to that 8 million mark where the terrain jitter doubles again. And we'll see that. That would be crazy. But it would also be crazy. I don't know how many hours or subs it would require, or even how much time we have left in the journey that would enable the fact that we just complete the rest of the remaining 50% of the walking. I mean, other people have walked to the Farlands in less time. So I'm nervous, I'm excited, the girlfriend is very interested and has been very, like I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I should hold off till like March 28th, because that's the anniversary of like episode 11 and actually starting. And she's like, no, you should just start, because otherwise you're just going to think about it too much. You're going to change your mind about what the subdomain of the links to the website should be, and you're going to want to create a whole bunch of weird alerts and emotes and come up with all the different incentives, and then you're just never going to do it because you're going to overwhelm yourself. If you just do it and then just like run with it as it goes, that does tend to just be the way to get things done. I mean, that's why I'm like, oh, I don't have anything planned for the 6th of March. Just stream Farlands or Bust for a long time. And then I'm like, okay, I'll start at noon, and I didn't get around to starting till like 2 or 3. It's fine. Just roll with it and do what you can. All right. She is very smart. The girlfriend is extremely wise and very helpful. She's very much... I don't want to say she's the opposite of me, in like that we're not compatible, but she's definitely like a voice that speaks up for me that I don't have for myself. Which is extremely helpful for somebody who gets stuck in their head a lot. A significant amount. But then at the same time, I think she would agree, and I hope I'm not putting words in her mouth, that she might be on the little bit more impulsive and take action now, fast now. And I slow her down when it comes to stuff like that. And get her to be like, wait, this isn't necessary or world-ending right now. Let's think about the best way to go about this, or what a better use of our energy might be. So yes, very complimentary. Very complimentary indeed. Well, that was another thing I was going to ask. I don't know if one of the sub-goals should be like, Kurt goes to TwitchCon Las Vegas. I don't know what to think of TwitchCon anymore. I don't know if any fans go there that would want me to go there. I don't know if or who or any other like streamers that we know even ever go there. But Las Vegas is at least not far from here. And it's not too crazy expensive to be there. So I don't know if that's even one I should consider putting on like the sub milestones. I mean, for like a super, this was the girlfriend's suggestion, by the way, for like a super giant sub amount, like a crazy goal. We go with the girlfriend to TwitchCon Las Vegas and then get married by Elvis. That's Twitch gold right there. That's gold. 20,000 subs. That's what we'll do. And we'll also probably have Walk to the Farlands with that one. I don't know. Indeed. I mean, we're already at 500. We're 1/40th of the way there. Remember when we were 1/40th of the way to the Farlands? Everybody was like, oh, you're like you made an actual significant amount of progress towards the Farlands. You're 1/40th of the way there. Don't say impossible. Say improbable. Indeed. So yeah, I'm like I said, we're just doing it. We're ripping the Band-Aid off. We're plugging the tub. We're plugging the drain and letting it fill. If I can make a sub-tub analogy. It's all, I mean, I don't want to put too much pressure on it. But it's also going to be kind of a gauge for myself about how I'm doing at my job. And whether or not it kind of like is something I keep focusing on. Either way, it's going to be fun. We're going to have fun. It's the big old finale of season 10 of Farlands or Bust. But like, if it's like, oh, okay, like we're doing good and we did some stuff, we got a few hundred subs and then it ended or whatever. Like, great. But then, like, maybe I talk about, like, going back to school or figuring out some other, you know, following in the girlfriend's path that she's changing careers. Or if it, like I said, gets to the point where I'm making garage and kitchen stream carts and playing trombones on stream and stuff like that, maybe I just lean as hard as I possibly can into it and not worry about the numbers or the views or the ads. I'm not running any ads this month, by the way. Mid-roll ads on Twitch. I know that it has been a source of annoyance for a lot of viewers recently because Twitch is pushing that, but it wasn't because I was planning on doing a subathon really at the beginning. It's just and it has, I think it has like more viewers are here. I can't do anything about pre-roll ads, so if you're not subscribed and you like come to watch my stream, you'll probably see a pre-roll ad for like a minute or so, and I apologize for that. I can't do anything about that. It needs to be 80 to 90 days of a 6-hour Subathon to get to the Farlands. I don't know about that. I guess I don't know what the hours of like the Kilo Crazy Mans of the world. I guess I should join the Council of Farlanders or whatever it's called. I'm also not doing any, like, speedrunny things, like jumping in and out of boats. But I mean, also, if, like, the timer is super long, then I'm gonna want to, like, wind down that timer. So I might start streaming 8, 10, 12 hours a day when I can manage it, you know? So, it only feeds in and on itself. I am the Farlander. I'm the only guy taking 12 years to do this. The journey! True, it's the journey. The journey. Indeed. Well, this is where this episode's journey digs in for the night. As long as Wolfie can get up on some dry land. So I do appreciate you tuning in and watching along, and if you can, like even if you can't sub or whatever, you can tune in. Ah, Wolfie, sit. Okay. And enjoy the FLoB-a-Thon. Dang it, pig! I'm trying to make a front porch here for Wolfie. He's pushing me all over yonder. Oh, oh god. No, don't. Okay, Wolfie, I don't want you to... This is, Alright, this is not going well. Wolfie, just move over. Move over. Pig! Pig! Wrong yet. Okay, alright. We're fine. Let's dig in. Kill the pig. I don't want Wolfie to go, like, jumping into the water and, like, drowning in order to pill this annoying pig. Clip it. He's getting lambasted by these pigs. Oh my god, what rude dudes. They're gonna push him into the water. Alright, hold on a minute now. Alright, I can't have this. If that pig goes in the hidey hole. Or Wolfie, no? You don't want to come in with me? Can I not? There we go. Alright, take it easy. Alright, we're gonna We're gonna do that to save you from the pigs. I don't trust him. That was pretty funny, though, when he just, like, slowly slid into the doorway. Completely unfazed by this turn of events. Wolfie, come over here and sit. You're just gonna... Up, up. There you go. Alright, we got a deluxe double wide hidey hole here for the start of the Farlands or Subathon. I guess why don't I do that? There we go. Properly lit. Extra breathing room. Let's build some of these beds. And boat, maybe? Here you go, Wolfie. You love bricks, right? Well, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll put all the links in the description for more information and a list that is subject to change of the goals and milestones. It's sub.farlandsorbust.com. There's also the form to submit your own reward ideas, excuse me. And yeah, we'll start on Saturday, 3/11 at 3/11 Eastern Standard Time, which is noon 11 Pacific Time. Noon 11, that's how you say words, right? Thank you very much again for your support and for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time. Big trombone energy.